Oh, shit. We lost him.
Here, Reid, have a flower.
A flower? What?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
What in the world was that?
Well, guess what, man? I've switched religions
Since when?
since I went up to the Hare Krishna compound in Moundsville. I got converted, man. I'm a Hare Krishna.
Oh, really?
Yeah, except I've already converted
You
back.
what?
Yeah. I got converted for like a minute or two when I was up there.
A
But
minute.
then I found out, guess what?
What?
No meat, no alcohol. So I quit. I left the compound. We immediately went out to Texas Roadhouse and got a beer and a steak.
Well, I don't blame you. What kind of person would never want to have a be alcohol and meat?
Yeah, man. They're like friends of the cows. They have a cow sanctuary up there. You can go and feed them instead of them feeding you. How bizarre.
It's like backwards. Almost, except the cows aren't eating you as we would eat the cows.
Ew, imagine if you had to do that. If you had to like cut off a pinky, feed it to a cow to become a Hare
Yeah, you
Krishna.
yeah, you sacrifice yourself to the cow.
Ugh. I
That'd be
can't wait till we
strange.
go up there. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty neat. I listened to a podcast series about the Hare Krishnas, no surprise. Uh, about me listening to a podcast series. Because I've mentioned several times things we've talked about, I've heard from a podcast series. Although, this wasn't really uh, about the religion, it was more about some scandals that happened with some people that were, you know, in the
Yeah,
religion here, and some of the people that were involved in making that compound were scandalous people.
yeah, I remember you telling me about that. That's pretty. I think it's pretty cool that they have it in Moundsville, of all places.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about that when I first started listening to this podcast series about it. And when I heard that, I was like, well, shit, that's cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty neat. I definitely go there to check it out just to see about it.
Well, and the grounds really are gorgeous. They have this big, I mean, they have like 2,000 acres or something up there. And this gold palace is was like built for, I don't know, some high up in the religion guy. Um, but the grounds of his palace, of his house, which he never lived there, but they did build it for him. And they're so elaborate and so pretty. And, we have a mutual friend who's a wedding photographer, and she said she's never done it, but she's seen where some people get married up there. And it's just such a beautiful place for it. I mean, it's stunningly pretty in some places. But unfortunately, it was under construction while we were up there because it has like this gold dome on top, and the dome was off. They had physically taken it off so that they could like repaint it with the special gold leaf paint or whatever. And then they were going to refix it back up to the top of the building. But it's just gorgeous.
Well, I have here an article pulled up right from Visit Moundsville's website about the Palace of Gold.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you cat, those are my headphones. You little turd. I had a cat pulling on my headphone cords here.
It's about time you got some
A
pussy.
little. Oh, hey. Little turd. Wait, get out of here. Do you remember the name of the community?
What community?
What they called it? It's another name for the palace. It's a compound area, not necessarily the palace itself.
I don't know. It might ring a bell. I don't know what you're going for though.
Um, I might be mispronouncing it, but it's the new Rimverden, something like that.
Oh, yeah, society or whatever. New.
Yeah, or Rendavan. That sounds right, Rendavan. But it was founded in 1968.
Cool.
Um, the new Rendavan Holy Dam is set in the beautiful and peaceful Appalachian Mountains
Well, it
of
is
West
beautiful
Virginia.
up there.
Well, I don't know why I'm reading all this, but I thought I'd look it up real quick since you're talking about it.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's the type of place I'd like to live. And I even told my mom that when we were walking around. I'm like, I'd love to live here, kick all these tourists out, just live here by myself.
Well, I mentioned to you the other day when you were telling me about it, if I recall correctly from that podcast series, there's some dead guy that they buried in the water to hide his body in like the little creek or river.
Well, they've got a bunch.
I
They've
guess
got
it'd
like
be more like a
2,000
stream.
acres, as I recall, and there's like 3 ponds on the main complex where all the big buildings are and stuff. Um, and technically, it's in walking distance to go down from the Gold Palace to the main complex, what you'd call the main complex. There's like a cafeteria down there, and that sanctuary I was telling you about that's open year round. You can go in there and worship. Um, and that's where the animal sanctuary is down at the bottom of the hill. So it's all technically in walking distance, but if I ever lived there, like post-apocalyptic times, I almost want to like go up there and live there by myself and
Right?
just have the whole property because it's great. I don't think I'd go down to those other complexes, the cafeteria and stuff, because the Gold Palace already has a kitchen and everything. It's just small. Like it's literally a house built for one guy to live there. But it's got everything you'd need. It's got a bathroom, a kitchen, a bedroom. The grounds are gorgeous. It's easily one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever been in. But it's also kind of small. It's just basically one floor, 4 hallways, and like one, two, three, four, five rooms.
I'm trying to quickly look up the podcast series. I know it's another Wondery, which is a podcast network. It's one of theirs. And I believe it's from their show called American Scandal. But I have not quite found the answer to confirm that.
Well, I can confirm that your mom is an American Scandal.
Don't you say that?
I already did.
That's my mom!
It is your mom. They're gonna do a whole expose on her if they haven't already.
An expose, huh?
Yeah.
Does she expose herself?
Yeah, she's the centerfold.
Ugh. Well, I'm not buying that one. Anything goes on the Wicked Wacky Radio Show, but not everything.
Oh yeah, anything goes. Except liberal bullshit. So I guess not everything. I guess you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Anything, but not everything.
Hey, you see that sign over there that says toxic? What's that?
Disregard that. It's a bunch of liberal bullshit. Right.
They got fucking needles on the beach. Don't they find a hypodermic needle?
Found it. What did you just say?
Doesn't he get stuck with a hypodermic needle on that beach?
I don't recall if he does or not. I think they see
I think
a
he
bunch
does,
of
because
them.
I think that's why he starts saying, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I'll have to go back and we'll have to do another Sunny marathon or two when
Yeah,
we're back together,
we
because
haven't
I have
done that in
not
a while.
seen that shit in a while. Yeah.
One of our personal favorite shows. It's always Sunny in Philadelphia. If anybody's a fan, send us your favorite quotes.
Yes. Love the Sunny quotes. We could do it all day like a different language.
Right? That'd be funny. Trying to basically write a story just using Sunny quotes from different episodes.
Eyes.
That'd be a
Boom.
challenge. I don't recall that. Oh, you want an exotic bird?
I'm the trash man. Is that what he is, or the garbage man?
I think it is the trash man. I throw trash on the stage or the ring or whatever. In the ring.
Oh gosh.
What's the other one's name? The the crazy
The green
guy.
bastard.
Shoot. No. No, that's not what they called him.
Oh yeah, that's a thing from Trailer Park Boys. I don't remember the.
What the heck is the maniac?
Oh yeah, the maniac.
And that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
My boys, the maniac loves you, even with your feathers.
And for your $15 co-payment, eat shit and die. He's upset over $15.
He's breaking our phone.
Smashing our phone
Yeah.
over $15. Oh gosh, that show's so good. I haven't seen any of the newer seasons. I
Me either.
don't know how good they are. I know they're available to me, I'm pretty sure, on some of the streaming services I have.
Well, we should catch up too.
Yeah,
Review and catch up.
that's right. Real quick, yep, I was right. The show podcast is American Scandal, and the particular series title is called The Hare Krishna Murders.
Wow, I want to hear that. You'll have to send me that link.
Sure will, and I'll put it in the show notes. I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that.
Hare Krishna. I think it's so hard to read this because I always want to do it like sing-songy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Reid, I just got a big rush of enlightenment.
Is that what they say the chant is for or about or something?
Yeah, it brings enlightenment, man. You know, now that I've said that chant, I went into a trance and I saw fire and I saw rain.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I gotta get in on this. How does it go? Hare Hare.
Hang on, I gotta turn. It's on page 4.
By the
It
end of this episode, we're going to be saying it together.
goes Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
I think it's like impossible to remember, and I don't see how it could ever bring anybody enlightenment.
I don't either.
Maybe a splitting headache.
I mean, even in that podcast series, because they do definitely talk about the religion. It's not all just about the scandals, because they gotta provide the background. The person doing the reading or narrating the podcast, reads the chant at some point, and I think they play some music, and it's supposed to sort of give you the sense that it is supposed to be some kind of like spiritual thing that you can, damn cat, get out of here. That resonates in the mind and the body and stuff, and
Oh yeah, that's what this says
yeah.
here in the literature. Let me see. I think it's a sentence under that. This Hare Krishna chant or mantra is a transcendental sound vibration. It
Ooh,
purifies the
yeah.
mind and awakens the dormant love of God that resides in the hearts of all living beings.
Well, I can get down with the dormant love of God, or just love of God in general. That sounds groovy to me.
Yeah, man, you can just tap into it without saying a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
Right? Jesus didn't make up say any of that mumbo jumbo.
That's right. My mom, I like the way she chants it because she just says Hare Krishna a bunch of times. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
That's the best one.
Yeah. It almost reminds me of that intervention, intervention, intervention. That's like how my mom does it. She's like, Hare Krishna.
We're back to that.
Yep.
Might I interest you in some wine in a can? Or
There's
canned
wine in that
wine?
can?
What? Yeah. I forget what he says. I've been drinking all day, or something like that.
No, I think she's like, you didn't notice. See, you didn't notice.
Yeah.
And then I think somebody's like, have you been drinking wine out of that all day? And she's like, yeah, you never knew. Something like that. And then they're like, I gotta get in on that action. She's like, yeah, you can.
The Mac's like, seems more conducive to my
Violent hand
hand
gestures.
Yeah, violent hand gestures. Oh my gosh.
Yep. But see, that's one of the things. I also told you, you can rent cabins up there and stay, but you're not supposed to have alcohol and eat meat. I guess
Oh.
they can't really control what you do in your cabin, but you wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to
I was
be
gonna
like,
ask if
you wouldn't
they
really be
enforce
able to
it
be
somehow.
drunk, like, and walk around the complex and drink a beer or be publicly intoxicated, I bet.
Right.
I doubt you could like go outside and be grilling steaks in front of everybody. I just bet that would be highly frowned upon.
Yeah. I can imagine somebody doing it for a YouTube video.
Let's do it. TikTok.
I don't want to be that guy.
Why not?
Oh, I mean, I might be sitting here making silly jokes about what I think might be
Well,
their
then we'll
silly
just hire
religion, but
some guy to do it.
sure, I can do that. I'll pay some. Well, not above paying some other guy to go in there and do it. I'm just not going to be the guy.
Well, I'll do it. You just
I
be ready
don't.
with the bail money. How about that?
uh, I guess that'd be the same as paying somebody, right?
In a way.
Yeah. Hey, you little cat. She's trying to jump on me here.
But I think you usually
She's
get bail
climbing
money
me.
back. Bail money's just like deposit.
Yeah, you're right. Only a couple more minutes.
Couple more minutes till what? Till your mom gets home?
Till my mom gets home. Yeah.
Did you clean your room?
Oh, no. Oops. I hope she doesn't find that I didn't make my bed.
Yeah, she's gonna spank you and send you to bed without supper. Which is what she did to me last night. But shh.
Oh, gosh. Oh, cat's on the desk.
You know what you need? Is your cat always stomping around too much?
Oh, I can't believe it's taking this long. Then you need kitten mittens. Oh, the only actual good idea that they came up with for a product.
Whatever. Hey.
2 guns, 6 boobs.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's a jumping off point.
Jumping off point.
Patty's egg.
What was Dee trying to sell?
I don't remember.
Did she come up? Oh, she was. I think she was trying to do something with Frank. Oh, that's right. She was with Frank working on the other gun because it was Dennis and Mac. What are you doing, Cat? Trying to make the gun. And Dennis and Frank and Dee. That's if I recall correctly.
I don't know.
Meanwhile,
I don't think Dee was involved on that one. I think it was Frank
really
on his own versus Mac and Dennis. And they all three end up teaming up in the end, don't they? And I
right.
think Dee and Charlie were doing their own thing the whole episode.
Yeah, because Charlie had his kitten mittens, which that's shiesty lawyer somehow ended
Stole, right?
owning the rights to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, and that kitten mittens, yeah, that's mine. That's mine now.
One thing I've noticed, so I'm sure any fans of the show definitely know that we don't know the waitress's name other than it doesn't start with a W. But we also don't know that lawyer's name. As far as I'm aware, maybe it's revealed in some more recent episodes, I guess, but up to at least season 11, 10, 11-ish, that darn cat better not have just stopped my recording. But I'm gonna keep talking anyway, but I don't think his name has been said.
No, I don't think so either.
Except that shiesty lawyer or whatever other names they call him. Yep, I'm still going. Cool.
Chugga 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 chugga. Choo choo.
Choo choo.
We don't toot toot.
Well, you don't toot the train. The what train?
The
What
insane
they call
train?
themselves?
I don't remember.
What was it? The I don't either. It's the high school reunion episode.
Magu,
What the
Magu,
heck is it
Magu,
called?
Magu, 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 Magu.
Fatty Magoo.
Fatty Magu, Fatty Magu, Fatty Magu, Fatty Magu. Shit. I just know there's some funny part where they're like, oh my gosh, they get into a fight as a gang versus a different gang. And it's like some of the funniest dialogue I've ever heard them say, and I can't remember it.
Oh, it's like a dance off, wasn't it? But there's they exchange. I think they do exchange words, like they're trying to diss each other or something.
Oh, I'm just gonna have to look that scene up. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to do, like you said, have another marathon where we have our own drinking game for the show, listeners.
Yep.
That we've come up with.
Tell them
It's
what it
pretty
is,
easy.
Reid.
I'm gonna tell them. It's we call it the damn game. Because if you're familiar with the show, one of the
They
most
cuss
used,
a lot.
yes, and one of the most used words is damn in all of its forms.
All of
damn,
its forms. So
damn
damn
it,
or goddamn.
GD,
Yep, anything.
yep, all of it. So anytime they say it in an episode, you take a drink. And you know what? Some episodes, you might only take 1, 2, 3 drinks.
Yep.
Other episodes, you're really putting
You're drinking like a beer
can-
and a half per
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, especially if you take big swigs or
Yep.
chugs.
So, needless to say, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely is. So try it out for yourself, listeners, and let us know how much fun you have with the Always Sunny in Philadelphia drinking game. And like with your favorite quotes, let us know in our emails.
Yeah, or if you want to record yourself finding clarity with this Hare Krishna chant, are you ready? Did
Yes.
you want to do it again, Reid? Just for clarity's sake, right?
Yes,
I think
I'll give it my best.
It's on page 4 here. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Hare. Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama.
Rama Rama. Hare Hare.
Ow. Hare Hare. Yay! Whatever. Yeah, who would ever remember that? You've said it a dozen times already, and you still have to go back and look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna ever remember that?
I think it's a bunch of kooky nonsense. But that's not to offend.
Right, of course. To each their own.
That's
you know,
right.
I mean,
whatever heats your
with that-
jacuzzi.
yes, heat your jacuzzi, float your boat, toot your horn, squeezes your lemons,
Ooh.
whatever phrase you want to make up.
Oh, I haven't had my lemon squeezed in a while now.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, listeners. And we hope you tune in next time to the Wiki Wacky Radio Show. Thanks for listening.